Hey everybody, happy Saturday to you. This is Gina with Starrstouch Heartfelt Healing. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about today a couple of questions I've had recently. One is about just this whole thing with Doreen Virtue and what I feel as far as the angel cards in that. And then the other one was a comment I received about, maybe I should become a nurse. And some of the videos I do on different diseases and that, it was just kind of like this question of why I'm doing what I'm doing, I guess. And so I want to make sure everybody understands me. Starting out with Reiki. So Reiki is something that's been around for thousands of years. Usui Reiki was discovered in March of 1922. And it was interesting because Usui Sensei, what he did is he was going to Mount Karama, and he was going to be on this mountain, and he was trying to get enlightened. And his goal wasn't to determine what Reiki was. He was up there to be enlightened. And what he did is he was up there for a long time, and all of a sudden he went running down the hill, and he stubbed his toe and hurt it really bad. And it was interesting because all of a sudden he put his hands over his toe and it stopped hurting. And that's how he realized that the energy, our own energy, can actually help heal ourselves. And so that's a important story. Before that, many other things. There's so many other things to do with Reiki. It's been around for thousands of years. Um, the ICRT is where I was trained out of, and that is with William Rand. William Rand is amazing. He's helped get the Reiki into Mayo Clinic, the U of M, places that can use this to really help people when they're suffering with the cancer, different um, pains and things like that. He is just amazing. And what he does is he meditates and quiets his mind long enough to receive messages. When they started the Holy Fire Reiki, what happened is all of a sudden he had these messages come down from Jesus. That's who he talks to. And it came to him that, okay, we're going to be able to send from a distance more powerful than ever, especially during COVID. This is going to be necessary. So there was a world peace energy symbol sent down for him to be able to share with us. And really, that class was very inexpensive because he's so adamant about keeping world peace that we all wanted to learn those. These symbols are symbols that have been around for thousands of years. And once we learn those and we have a Reiki master attune them to us, we're able to share that with others. And what the big deal is right now is we want as many people to learn this as possible so that everyone can help each other. There's never enough help for everybody right now. How do I feel about what's going on in the world? I feel like the separation is so destructive to our souls. Everything from vaccines to abortions to all these things, everything that's going on politics wise, um, who is benefiting from this? What is the benefit? Is it money? What is it? Is it greed? What is the benefit of having everybody disagree? Even families are breaking up over this stuff. How can we bring the vibration up to keep people happy, joyful, and helpful to each other so that humanity can thrive? And so that's my goal, bringing up the vibration. Now, with the stuff with Doreen Virtue, I'm not judging. I'll never judge anybody else for what they believe at all, ever, because you know what? We're all going on our path. We're on a certain path, our journey, and we're learning as we go. And it's important for us to all cherish whatever comes to us and learn from it. For me, the angel cards, what do? They keep me in the present moment. I mean, who's benefiting from people being in fear? It's just another really good question. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Fear is only valuable for us if we have a bear chasing us. If we're in a scary situation where we need to protect ourselves, of course, we want all our limbs to shut down. We want our body to have all the strength to deal with something that's scary. That's what fear is for, fight or flight. Otherwise, if we're constantly living in the future, worrying about what's going to happen next, or if we're looking at our past and being sad all the time, how can we possibly thrive and help each other? These angel cards for me are just a fun way to give guidance and have that, okay, I'm in the present moment. I'm quieting my mind and asking, what does this mean to me today? How can this make my day better? How can I share this with someone else so that they can lift their vibration and help somebody else? I love these cards. Same with these. These are Doreen Virtue's cards. Archangel Raphael. I have this thing worn out. It's a healing deck. I mean, there's something as simple as a card about sunlight, telling how sunlight can help make you healthier. It talks about hydrating with water. I love this deck. I'm going to continue pulling cards out of it. I think it is valuable. It reminds us to take care of ourselves. If we can take care of ourselves, then we can take care of each other. It just makes sense. Going into the whole thing about, well, why don't I become a nurse? Why? Well, I'd give anything to have that so that I have the credentials to be able to do more. But honestly, right now, the doctors and nurses' hands are tied. When it comes to Lyme disease and all these things I talk about a lot, it's a situation where there's not enough research where people have learned. So only people that have experienced it have the true knowledge of what it does and how important it is to help each other. Chronic Lyme disease was discounted forever. Back when I first got it, I I was dying. I have no doubt in my mind. 90 pounds, hair falling out, couldn't feel anything, depersonalization. If you've ever read about that, that is when you wake up and you feel nothing. You can't smile, you can't cry, you can't do anything. You just sit there and it's like a blank feeling. And I had that for 9 months. I didn't want to live anymore. This is why I am so passionate about helping people with this, because something as simple as Bartonellosis, Bartonella can come from a cat scratch. If you have kids that are going through mental illness, ADHD, all this stuff, I am going to do as much as I can to share my stories to help everybody with this, because I suffered for a reason, and I will only make good of it. And so, as far as being a nurse or a doctor, it's too late for that. It's not something that's going to be helpful, because with nurses and doctors, like I say, they're given a certain regimen of what they can or cannot do. They have a guidelines that they go on. And what I want to do is make sure and try to just spread the word of things that's helped me. If a person has hip pain, hey, get your little TENS unit out and put that on until you can find a way to get through that particular symptom. There's a lot of things that can be done to help people not suffer so that their vibration can be lifted and everybody can feel better. Every single thing I do is to help other people lift their vibration, stay in the present moment, and just celebrate where you've been and where you've come from. And to me, the biggest sin in this whole world is if somebody has something they've experienced and they do not share it with someone else. So that is the only thing that I absolutely feel super strong about, is that if you experience anything and you can share it and help somebody else, that's going to help their light shine, and it keeps trickling down and trickling down and trickling down. And so I am always happy to get comments, happy to have questions, and I believe in what I'm doing with all my heart. I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. And I haven't made money at it even. So some point, I'm sure that there'll be a way for me to survive doing this because I love it. But right now, I am not making money at this. I can guarantee you, I have reached out and sent energy to so many people. I love people. And I know that there's good things coming. I want to have a big farm. I want to be able to share herbs with people. I want so many different things, and I know it's coming. But right at this very moment, I can honestly say I am very barely making it monetarily, but I am absolutely feeling super strong about everything that I just said. And I love Reiki. I love the angel cards, and I love everything about all these energy, breathe in, staying in the present moment, and definitely sharing our stories. So I hope that straightens out anything that people might have questions on about where I stand on this stuff. I'm going to pull one right now. Angel card reading, Angel Prayers with Kyle Gray. Everybody loves these cards. I definitely do. I mean, what do we need right now? I'm going to this is a second video for Saturday. I just really feel like it's necessary. What can we do in order to lift the vibration for everybody right now? How can we get everybody to work together and drop the separation and stuff? Really just loving each other as human beings. All right. And this is so powerful. The miracle of forgiveness. Yes, nobody knows the answers to everybody else's stuff. We all have our own opinions, and that's good because that's what makes the whole world go round. The uniqueness of all of us. Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. All right, here we go. I'm going to send out to our hearts today. In every challenging area of your life right now, there is an opportunity to forgive. Forgiveness is deconditioning of the mind. It is the process that takes place where we let go of fear and choose to love instead. It is a miraculous procedure that breaks down the barricades that shut off our heart and soul from the most divine and abundant of experiences. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to choose to forgive today, as you deserve to experience only love in your life and on your spiritual journey. The angels know you can give yourself a hard time over past choices. They're shining their light of healing and support on you and encouraging you to forgive yourself and let go of any thoughts of regret or pain. Unforgiving or resentful thoughts, whether towards yourself or anyone else, just become a weight, a drain on the body and mind. Your angels are here to set you free from your past and remind you it doesn't exist. It is the present moment that is real. You are here now. Trust this and allow yourself to move forwards. You are forgiven. Never forget it. Jeremiah's name means mercy of God, and he is the angel who allows us to look back over our life and gain clarity on where we are today. He's a miracle worker, and he helps us bring the flame of forgiveness into our hearts so we can move forwards in a more fearless and powerful way. You can invoke his presence by visualizing his bright yellow, orange, and gold aura surrounding you. All right, so we're going to just ask for Archangel Jeremiah to surround us right now. And just breathe, guys. If we all stick together, things are going to be fine. Working together, I feel, is the answer. Putting up that protection bubble of golden light. Bringing in the positive. Think of who you'd like to forgive today. And I'll put that forgiveness meditation up at the end of this in case you want to click on it. It's wonderful. It helps you to not only forgive yourself, forgive someone else. It's just it's a super cool meditation. I'm going to pull one out of Archangel Raphael healing deck. That's Doreen Virtue. What do we need to know about healing ourselves today? What will help us the most to heal ourselves or someone else? Archangel Raphael. Improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about this situation. Archangel Raphael is offering you inside information concerning the health situation you're inquiring about. He wants you to know that your prayers and healthful actions are working, so stay positive on your path. It may be some time before the improvements are visible or palatable. In the meantime, please remain optimistic and continue taking positive lifestyle actions. If you're a healer, this card symbolizes that you're on the right path. The changes you've been recently contemplating are indeed guidance from Archangel Raphael, who assists with the healing work. He is with you every step of the way on your healing journey. If you follow your intuitive guidance, you'll experience positive results. Your life purpose is healing work. Your prayers for health have been heard and answered. My prayer. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about the situation. Yes, so whatever it is that you're trying to do, I have friends that are reading The Medical Medium right now. I'm in love with that book. And what they're figuring out is that the celery juice is just causing great effects. And I'm so excited. One gal is writing all of her results down as a story so it can help others. It's just warming my heart so much. So, whatever it is that comes to you, anything that you think of that might help your health, our intuition is valuable. It's wonderful if we can listen to our thoughts and hear what's best for ourselves. Then we can help others too. Quieting down just for a moment. What do we need to improve our health? Forgiveness. That's what came to me. I'm going to go ahead and just ground this in, sending the symbol for grounding, helping us ground ourselves to the earth. Just breathing in and release. And then we can all put our hands by our hips and breathe in and release. And again, and release. Keep those comments coming. I'm happy to talk about anything you guys want to talk about, answer questions, help you with anything that I know about. I just love to help you. So have a great day. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you again tomorrow.